Artie from Bar Mills here, and this year, as with every year around this time, we have the biggest kit of the year. Last year we did Delancey Street, and the year before we did the Graves elevator buildings, of course, of which they're all gone. This year we're doing a special tribute kit to one of the true greats of the hobby. That's everybody's friend, George Selios. George and I speak fairly regularly, and we discussed doing this a while back, where he said, Artie, do whatever you want on the layout. I'm retiring, it's time, but please don't do any of the kits we've already done, because we don't want to have our limited run kits reproduced. So we didn't, but we did look through the Franklin and South Manchester and pick out 2 or 3 of the buildings that we felt really typified the style and the details that George was so well known for. And this indeed is called the tribute kit to the Franklin and South Manchester. Now, while these structures may look very familiar, they certainly should if you've followed this end of the hobby for any length of time. The fact of it is, while we did reproduce in a very, very true likeness George's original work, we have remastered all of the castings. The idea was to reproduce the work but not pirate or steal George's castings and his proprietary work. So what we've done is redrawn castings very similar to what we've seen in the photos on his layout. We've mastered them in SolidWorks, printed them in 3D, and often reproduced them again in resin. So what you're seeing that look like original castings, well, they're based on the originals, but they're Bar Mills' own reproductive designs of these, so there's no mistake about that end of things. There are basically 3 buildings here, but this being a diorama not only comes with the buildings, but comes with the sidewalk, comes with the figures in this case, and even comes with 1 vehicle, even though on the diorama we have 2. We don't have the original one that comes with the kit pictured at this time on this diorama. The diorama itself goes about 22 inches one side to the other and about a foot deep. Keep in mind that we kept the buildings very, very close together. You don't have to keep them as close. You can separate them, or you can use them in different parts of your layout. No reason to actually duplicate this scene. Now, recently, when we showed this at the Fine Scale Expo, a couple of guys said they'd like to see all of these on the waterfront. Perfectly suitable. It's just not our approach to it, because here again we tried to stay true to what George had done on the original Franklin and South Manchester layout. Another aspect of this kit is that, like several other Bar Mills kits, we've tried to detail it all around on all 360-degree viewing sides. This here is the back of the diorama as you see it, and you can see there are doors and windows, coal bins, details, and of course those are all included. What we've done here is gone back to traditional building methods, a lot of clapboard, a lot of rafter tails, and a whole lot of castings, true to the tradition that George set up many, many years ago when he started Fine Scale Miniatures. So with this particular kit, you're going to find there's quite a bit to paint, quite a bit to assemble, and the details are very, very high, and we would do nothing less as a tribute kit to the Franklin and South Manchester. With that being said, you may have noticed the photos on your screen during this little bit of a dissertation. Keep in mind that this again is a limited run kit. We don't know how many we're going to make. Every time we say we'll make 100, we get 150, 200 orders. What we will do, I'll guarantee this, is stop production by the end of January at the very latest. Production up to that point will be spotty because the castings take a long time to make. Best bet is don't wait too late to get this kit, because we cannot guarantee how many we will make. All you have to do is follow the instructions here on our website, and I think you'll really enjoy this kit. It's got a lot going for it, and it's very traditional and very flexible, and very much a tribute to one of the great modelers. So with that, this is Art Fahey from Bar Mills. Look around this website page here, and there'll be more photos and ordering information as well. Thanks a lot.